Hey, what's up? This is Davo. We are on a trip and I'm really excited right now because this is the very first time I've ever slept in a €1 home. So this is pretty unique experience. It's obviously in a better condition. So my family is here with me tonight. I'm going to show you where we're staying, and basically to start off this whole experience, you're going to see what a property here could look like when it's all said and done. Okay, and where is here? This place is called Biccari. Okay, Biccari is in Puglia, and we'll talk a lot more about Biccari and Puglia over the next few days and weeks, perhaps in various videos. I'm going to be trying to do things as live action as possible, so there won't be any editing for a little while, but I'll try to post as much as I can. Okay, so I'm going to turn this camera around and show you exactly where I am. First of all, the entrance is down below. It's really nice, but actually we should start below because I forgot there is something down here. So I'm going to turn the camera around. You're not going to see my face anymore, but we're going to do this tour. This is where it starts, at this front door, and just so you can kind of see outside where we are. We're in this historical center of Biccari, okay, right here in the middle of town. Let me get that closed, make sure it's closed. Okay, so let me turn this camera around now and start the tours from the other side. So there's a really nice entry, and we're just going to zoom through really. I haven't even looked in this bathroom yet, but there's a bathroom down here on the main floor. Everything has been remodeled to a nice condition. It looks like the light switch is way down here, so I can give you some light. There, so kind of a crazy blue, but they use some really unique sinks and all new furnishings. What's really kind of fun about the bathroom walls is this style is a Moroccan finish. It's very, very hard. It feels like stone surfacing that they've applied here. Now I can see it's having some issues with the humidity from the wall right there, but I'm going to be studying more about how to apply that because it seems pretty interesting. Then they have some shoe storage and stuff like that is built into the stairs. And then we're going to head up and see. These are fairly steep stairs, but they're in good condition. I mean, they're nice structure. Okay, you can see that they keep a portion of the stone here. This is a brickwork that was finished later on, but look at that ceiling. These are iron studs, how do you say, trusses? I can't even think of the words, joists, there we go, that have an arch stone spanning across it. A video I just did about a house in Stradella had this similar effect, except for it was covered in the rendering. And then here is the kitchen living room area. Okay, so this is, I said at the very beginning, this is a €1 house. This is a restructured €1 house in Biccari, and it's beautiful. I really like it. I like what they've done. There's this laminate floor. I'm not good with words, but anyway, they did this interesting connection because this used to be one house, and then through that door is another house. Look how thick this wall is, real quick. So there's this principal wall here, and then it goes even farther, right? So there was this structure, and then this structure. This one was built before this one. And actually right outside the window over there used to literally be a church. The church has been since then torn down. Let's look out the window here. It's been since torn down, and they used part of that church that used to be right here in this middle square to build parts of this building. So it has some history to it, that's for sure. So basically the rest of this property, I can describe it as about 85 square meters. It has 2 bedrooms. These are 2 matrimonial size, queen size beds. And then it has that bathroom downstairs as well as a bathroom upstairs. And we'll show you that in a minute. Out this other window of the kitchen, like basically this side has another street, so there's windows on this side as well. On the other side of the street is an abandoned property that I hope to check out before we leave. But yeah, has a really nice aesthetic. One thing they mentioned, they added this piece of wood is just aesthetic because they had to, in order to do these sliding doors right here, they had to add a section of basically an area where they could put it. So they made those that aesthetic there to try to blend it into the edge, because it wasn't a flat edge all the way up. So they didn't have to do that whole area in stone work. So yeah, it seems like a pretty good idea. So we blocked this because I've got kids here. I don't want my kids falling down. This is like a common pathway. Downstairs there's actually a small, we might be able to do it in a minute. So they're already sleeping there, so I'm not gonna go check out the room. It's basically the same as the other one. You step up. But here's the other bathroom. So they've got this big walk-in shower. How do you call this? Open face shower. I don't know. It has a little sitting area. Yeah, we already used it. One of my kids had to take a shower real fast. And then it has this big stone sink. This thing has no support. He said that there are these screws, there's diapers, excuse me, that are bolted like 25 centimeters into the wall all the way through here, so it can hold basically two people, one there, plus the sink, and with no problem. So then we've got the bathroom. It just looks really good. But I can't express enough how much I like this surfacing right here. Forgive me the mess. So I'm gonna sneak down here really fast as well, and then we're gonna talk about costs. Okay, so this is more or less a laundry area. I think there's a laundry underneath these boxes here, and then there's another entrance to the building. Okay, so we could go all the way through, but that's probably sufficient. All right, so let's finish this thing off talking about the price. I asked how much does it cost to do this level of finish work. He said it's been just a little bit over 1,000 euros. 1,000 euros per square meter. So this being 85 square meters, he said it was like 80,000 to 100,000 for the renovation. Okay, so being a house for €1 and all the transfer documents, it doesn't change that much, but the big cost being the remodel. So in order to do an 85 square meter property here at this level of finish work, that was the price he gave me. Now we're gonna see a lot more going basically over time. So subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, and you'll get notifications when we post new videos. We are here we're talking basically directly to the community who's organized it, and they have a ton of properties. There's going to be a lot over time, but right now I think they have about 40 available, and they're not just €1 houses. They're kind of a mix between €1 houses and other properties that are more ready to move into with a light remodel or something like that. So, but the point is that the price is a bit higher because they don't need as much structural work. They don't have like a real estate agency, so you're always working through the community to deal with it, but it's a good solution for anybody. And when I show you other videos about what's around this area, you'll be surprised about how beautiful it is. If you know this area at all, Biccari is in North Puglia, and just like there's just fields. It's like flat. So you come from Abruzzo to Molise to Puglia, and you get this like gradual change from the hills that are kind of like Tuscany and Abruzzo to Molise, where it's more of fields And then as you start seeing like olive groves, and I think they're called groves. I always say them wrong. But at a certain point, there's just a bunch of wheat fields and stuff, and you cross those wheat fields, you get to the hillside that are a little bit farther away from the sea, and there's just this hillside community called Biccari that is just kind of cute. So we're gonna check it out a bit more. So that's it for this video. Thanks for checking it out. I just wanted to share where we're staying as we discover the real estate here in Biccari for the next few days. Okay, so we'll see you at the next video.